The secret lives of plants, how they communicate and thrive. Hello, and welcome back to Amazed, where we explore the fascinating and dynamic world of human knowledge and experience. In today's video, we will explore the secret lives of plants and how they communicate and thrive. Without further delay, let's get into the video. Communication is an essential aspect of our daily lives. We depend on numerous forms of communication to engage with one another and our surroundings. But guess what? Plants to communicate with one another and the environment around them. They use a range of signals to transmit information, including chemical, electrical, and mechanical cues. Through these signals, plants can detect changes in their surroundings, respond to environmental stimuli, and communicate with other plants and organisms. Research has shown that plants are far more complex and dynamic than previously thought. They possess remarkable abilities to adapt to their environment, defend against predators and pathogens, and form symbiotic relationships with other organisms. Understanding plant communication and adaptation is crucial for the development of sustainable agricultural practices, the conservation of biodiversity, and the discovery of new medicines. The study of plant behavior has gained increasing attention and has opened up new avenues for research. Plants use a variety of methods to communicate with their environment and other organisms. One of the most typical methods used by plants to interact with one another is through chemical signals and pheromones. They release volatile organic compounds into the air to attract pollinators and repel predators. These signals can also alert nearby plants to stressors like drought or herbivory. According to research, plants are able to recognize and react to these chemical signals, which gives them the ability to plan their growth and development and guard against dangers. Electrical signals, known as action potentials, can also be observed in plants and are believed to play a role in communication between different parts of the plant. They travel through the plant's tissues and can be triggered by a variety of stimuli, including touch, light, and temperature. Research has shown that action potentials can coordinate the growth and development of plants and enable them to respond to changes in the environment. They assist in quick defense reactions to dangers like herbivores or disease attacks too. Ion channel communication enables plants to sense changes in their environment, such as variations in temperature or humidity, and respond appropriately. These channels also facilitate ion transport across plant cell membranes and are essential for a variety of plant functions, such as water and nutrient uptake. For example, certain ion channels that are light-sensitive are involved in controlling the circadian rhythms of plants. In response to drought stress, others are activated, enabling the plant to store water and endure arid conditions. For the purpose of creating strategies to increase crop resilience to environmental stress and climate change, it is crucial to understand ion channel communication in plants. Mechanical signals, such as touch or movement, can also trigger responses in plants, allowing them to defend against predators or adapt to their environment. As an example, when a plant is touched or harmed, it may send chemical signals that alert nearby plants to the possible danger. Some plants also move in response to mechanical stimuli, such as Venus flytraps that rapidly close their leaves or trees that move their leaves in response to changes in light level. Understanding the function of mechanical signals in plant communication can aid in our understanding of how plants behave and the development of tactics for increasing agricultural yields and environmental stress resistance. Plant hormones, also known as phytohormones, control a variety of activities in plant growth and development. Auxins, gibberellins, cytokinin, abscisic acid, and ethylene are a few examples of the main categories of plant hormones. For example, auxins encourage cell lengthening and differentiation, while cytokinin encourages cell division and expansion. Gibberellins play a role in stem lengthening and seed germination, whereas abscisic acid plays a crucial role in controlling water balance and stress response. fruit ripening, and senescence are both influenced by ethylene. Plant hormones also play a key role in coordinating plant responses to environmental stimuli, such as light, gravity, and temperature. Plants also have evolved a range of responses to environmental stimuli to help them adapt to changes in their surroundings. Plants respond to light by growing toward or away from light sources, depending on the amount of light they need for photosynthesis. Additionally, plants have intrinsic circadian rhythms that enable them to time their growth and development with daily variations in temperature and light. The growth and development of plants are likewise impacted by the various light wavelengths. Thermotropism is the tendency of plants to grow toward or away from heat sources in response to temperature. Additionally, they have defense mechanisms that include the accumulation of protective proteins and changes in gene expression in response to heat and cold stress. Another important environmental stimulation for plants is water. In addition to exhibiting responses to drought stress, such as halting growth and development and activating stress response pathways, they have evolved systems for water intake and conservation, such as the opening and closing of stomata. Beyond how plants react to environmental cues, they also interact with other species in a variety of symbiotic ways. Various beneficial symbiotic interactions between plants and other species have developed over time. One illustration is the relationship that exists between plants and mycorrhizal fungi, in which the fungi trade carbohydrates for the plant's nutrients. Another illustration is the partnership between plants and bacteria that fix nitrogen in the atmosphere. In exchange for carbohydrates from the plant, the bacteria receive atmospheric nitrogen that is used by the plant. Additionally, bees, birds, and butterflies are among the pollinators that plants depend on for gene flow and reproduction. These creatures make it easier for pollen to move between flowers, resulting in fertilization and the development of seeds. Plants too encounter some risks during their joyful survival, and they have developed a number of defense systems to protect themselves against predators and pathogens. Production of secondary metabolites, including alkaloids, terpenoids, and phenolic compounds, which can be toxic to or repulsive to predators and can have antibacterial capabilities, is one of the main defense mechanisms. Additionally, plants contain physical defenses that keep pathogens out and repel herbivores, such as thorns, spines, and waxes. Another crucial method is induced defenses, in which plants activate their defense mechanisms in response to an herbivore or pathogen attack. These reactions can involve the synthesis of protective compounds, modifications to gene expression, and the attraction of advantageous microorganisms. Having a better understanding of these defense systems will enable us to create sustainable farming methods and all-natural pest control measures. Additionally, the survival and communication of plants are significantly impacted by human activity. Deforestation and urbanization are two examples of land use changes that can fragment plant populations and interfere with their ability to communicate, resulting in lesser genetic diversity and less fit plants. The introduction of non-native species can also have negative impacts on native plant populations by outcompeting or hybridizing with native species. The physiology, growth, and reproduction of plants can be impacted by pollution and other environmental stressors, including elevated temperatures and irregular precipitation patterns, which can cause decreases in plant populations and modifications to the makeup of plant communities. Understanding the impacts of human activities on plant communication and survival is critical for developing effective conservation and management strategies to mitigate these effects and maintain healthy ecosystems. As human activities continue to impact plant communication and survival, the field of plant science must explore new avenues for understanding and mitigating these effects. There are various promising directions for future research in the fast-developing field of plant science. Genetic engineering and synthetic biology are two areas of interest because they have the potential to produce new plant features, increase crop yields, and improve plant-based products. Precision agriculture and sustainable crop management are also important areas of research, which aim to optimize agricultural practices and minimize negative impacts on the environment. Advancements in technology, such as high-throughput sequencing, imaging, and bioinformatics, are also transforming plant research by enabling researchers to study plants at the molecular, cellular, and whole plant levels. These technologies are opening up fresh perspectives on plant biology and opening the door for groundbreaking responses to international problems with food security, environmental sustainability, and human health. In conclusion, plants are remarkable organisms that communicate, adapt, and respond to their environment in complex and sophisticated ways. Plant communication methods include chemical signals, electrical signals, and mechanical signals. Plants also have a range of hormones that regulate growth, development, and responses to environmental stimuli. They have symbiotic relationships with other organisms and defense mechanisms against predators and pathogens. However, human activities are posing significant threats to plant survival and communication. It is crucial that we continue to conduct research on plant communication, adaptation, and responses to environmental stressors to develop effective conservation and management strategies to protect these vital organisms and the ecosystems they support. Thank you for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did create it. If you found this video informative and entertaining, please don't forget to share it with your friends and family. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Amazed. Once again, thank you for tuning in, and we can't wait to see you in our next video.